Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Live with Brinkofspeed and Octane Hour.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
How's everybody doing?
Good, good, good.
We got a lot of people in here. We got Jack back.
Jack Black is on? Jack Black.
First of all, we're going to talk about the latest C8 news. Looks like the 2024 Z06 and Stingray are having some major issues.
Oh, boy.
So they're being plagued with major issues, but we got
say hi to everybody.
Renee Melvin in here, Gregory White, Daryl DC8. What's up, Daryl? The Good Doctor, Davy Jones,
Davey,
Bill Manresa, Randall Swanson, Bill Van Paula, Lance Smith.
Now, I wanted to ask a question. If somebody's just, like, I invited a few people to watch the show tonight, if they don't comment, they don't show up there.
That's correct.
They have to comment. So do they get counted as a person watching the video on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yep.
Very good.
Kevin Horan. We got Brandon McGee, Caleb, John Somerville, Michael McCurry, Doug Hooks, Glass City, Mark Cutsey,
There's Dynamite.
Joey B.
Yep.
Man, everybody's on.
Rehab It.
Love it.
Is Rehab It new?
Kerry Glock. I think it is.
Rehab It?
Rehab It.
I like the name.
Yeah.
Dynamite. The mud flaps.
Awesome.
Yeah, look
Great
at that.
crew. Great White North Corvette, Vet Sweetness. You guys are all on.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. All right, so we got a few things to go over. First thing is a brand new giveaway to me.
I say this is new. I didn't know they're doing an E-Ray. I'm going to have
doing
to
an
buy more
E-Ray.
tickets.
I know.
What do you mean a giveaway to you? They're giving you the
Well,
car?
I'm just saying, like, this is the first time I've done an E-Ray giveaway.
Oh, okay.
It's with the International Motor Racing Research Center. And it's a 3LZ beautiful silver flare metallic with those beautiful blue stripes.
How come the three of us can't get a hold of these cars and these people are giving them away? Where are they getting these cars from?
Well, they're not built yet.
They're not built yet.
No, this isn't built.
Well, neither are ours, but they can't seem to get them built, but they're got pictures of them and giving them away. Crazy.
Yeah. This one, if you don't want the car, it's $75,000. And it's 20% extra because you are a Brinkofspeed watcher. So if you're new to these, you don't know how they work, click on this ticket, fill out your information here. The Brink code is already in there. And then hit continue, fill out the credit card information there, and you will be entered. So I'm really looking forward to seeing
When are they giving that one away?
This one.
When are they?
This one is like April.
April.
Oh, so you'd be an early guy to have one, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't give it away until it comes out, and it's not, unfortunately, being built.
Who are all these people?
Till February.
Stephen Mead, Tom Coette, Clay Ernest, Corey Graham. Are these all new people?
We got new people.
Nice to see you jumping in.
Very nice. Welcome to the channel.
I'm glad you're putting some comments out there.
Heck yeah. So really cool that now we're starting to do E-Ray giveaways. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Toys for Tots. Let's talk about that next. So you guys were absolutely amazing. We've raised close to $3,000. We're very, very close. And we haven't even gotten a hold of Shields yet. Shields will probably give us extra money on top of that. So we should be able to do well over $3,000.
Yeah, we should get close to 4,000 with matching.
Yeah. So
Very
it's going to be amazing. Now, we didn't do the Toys for Tots at Corvette World because we're still waiting for Shields to get back to us. But as soon as we get those toys, if the Marines haven't come and picked them up yet at Corvette World, we'll definitely go there and donate them there. If not, we're just going to have to take them downtown to wherever.
Oh, there's a bunch of places we can take them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places.
And Cars and Coffee is this Saturday, right?
It is. Cars and Coffee is this Saturday.
Corvette World.
I think the
in
weather's
Dallas.
supposed to be pretty good. Be clear.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. This is a beautiful time of year.
So we have a awesome C8R car cover to give away tonight. So make sure you stick around, especially if you gave super chats, super stickers, or Venmos in the last 2 weeks. You are entered to win that car.
Are we
cover.
doing that tonight?
We're doing that tonight.
All right.
We're giving it away.
All right.
So I have you guys all in a randomizer where I'll just hit the button and it'll pop up a name, and that name will be the winner.
Mark T is on.
I do want to recognize
James
I don't know
Brown.
if Jose Zapata is on here yet, but Jose Zapata is the one with the Bandito Z06. He actually came through in a huge way this week and actually donated $500 on Venmo.
Wow.
So thank you. Like I said, I haven't seen if he's on here. I don't know if you guys have seen, but right now he's our biggest donator. Dr. Corvette is next with 300. Michael McCurry donated 200.
That's all for the Toys for
several
Tots.
guys at
Doug
200.
Hooks did 250. So we have some big donators out there. Brandon McGee did 200. So we have some really nice big donations
Great.
that added up quick.
But the cool thing is we had a lot of smaller donations too. Because clearly we had a lot of people do 10 and 20. And if anybody wants to do it tonight, go for it. We'll take the money and do the same thing. We'll add it to our funds for the Toys for Tots drive.
Yeah.
And of course, there'll be a video of us going.
Yeah, to
hopefully the three
Shields.
of us. They're going to Shields and spending it all. And I'll show you the receipt. We're spending it all, right? So nothing like spending $3,000 on toys.
It's harder than it looks.
Hey,
You know what?
Speed
Yeah,
252
last
is
year I
on.
was kind of interested. You were going down there. Oh,
It's very hard.
took two, and then you put the whole shelf into the
Yeah.
into the shopping cart. That is probably hard. Did we get that already? Did we get footballs? Did we that kind of thing?
Right.
I'm not sure what
exactly.
you got.
Yeah. So welcome, C. Speed 252. I think this is his second
Is he on?
week in a row. Was he on last week?
Yeah.
or the week
You.
before?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, welcome, man.
How's it going,
I hope
Clarence?
your latest audition went well. I'm sure it did. All right. So
Keith French. Hey guys.
we've got something else. I need you to be Vanna White.
Hey cousin Carl, how's it going?
Can
my
you
cousin
Vanna
Carl
White
just-
for us?
I can Vanna
bring
White.
Your,
Where is
bring
it?
your microphone around.
All right, I'll bring the microphone.
So
what are we doing?
You guys know him as Track Speed 815. I know him, and maybe some of you also know him as Joe Lamb.
Yeah.
But he has made some really awesome new Brinkofspeed merch shirts, and we want to show
is
them
this
off
it
to
right
you.
here?
No, don't take
it.
that one.
Don't
Yeah.
take that one.
Well, you already blew it.
Sorry. No, that's okay. We're gonna put that back.
Oh, Mark missed it.
Did I
Messed
mess
it
it
up.
up?
You know how long we spent trying to make that look
That's
good?
okay.
I know.
Just grab that
There
one.
you go. There you go. Grab this one.
Yeah, so show
This
the
is the
front
one.
first.
Show the front
Yep.
first.
So, guys, there's the front, but you guys are really going to love the back.
It's really neat.
Check out the back.
Yep.
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
the back up for quite a while. They need to see the whole
It
thing.
looks like a flag. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, that'd be a cool sticker to be made too.
It's a really, really cool shirt. So what I want to do for you guys tonight, this is going to be
Very
a
nice.
limited run. And I thought about only doing like 30 shirts, but I want to make it more accessible to you guys. So what I really love to do is I love to have each and every one who is interested in this shirt to go ahead and put in the comments, yes, I'm interested, and then put your size next to that. And that way
You'll know
we
what
can-
shirts to pre-order and
Yeah,
stuff.
we
Yeah.
can
It just
get
makes
a-
it easier to get a better handle on it.
Yeah.
Instead of,
Right.
Because we always undershoot and overshoot. We undershoot the big sizes
Yes.
and overshoot the small sizes.
Yeah.
So we want 3, 4, and 5XL guys.
Yeah, I mean, we
Hey,
want
just-
everybody to.
We just got to tell us so we can
Gotta
plan
tell
for
us,
it.
yeah.
That way it's easier too on Joe Lamb when he's doing them that, he knows pretty much an exact number. So,
Very nice.
if you're interested in the shirt,
Really like the back. of
just
the
let
shirt,
us
yeah.
know. You can email me too, but I'll go back through these comments and find them. And
Yeah, no one's going to hold you accountable.
actually, if you-
Yeah, you're not buying
wanna
them.
No, we can go back through. We'll do it.
Okay,
It's fine.
All right, so we have 170 people on here. Thank you guys for smashing that play button tonight. I really appreciate
Now
it.
smash the thumbs up.
Now
Smash the thumbs up. Just give them a thumbs up. Come on.
Last two videos, Corvette World has lowered their prices on C8s pretty significantly. It's the heyday of C8s is over. I kind of laughed, a couple years in a row when people were saying by this time the C8 heyday was going to be over, and then the next year they predicted it again. It had a long run, but it's over, and Corvette World has been around for darn near 40 years, and the owner knows what he's doing, so he's making adjustments. He knew this day was going to come, and those adjustments are benefiting a lot of people right now because they can go and they can buy the car for a lot less. Now, I do know that there are dealerships out there that are selling them for at MSRP and less than MSRP. Oh, we got a super chat?
Yeah, Ramon.
Awesome. Wow.
Ramon Garcia.
Thank you so much, Ramon. That will all go towards Toys for Tots.
Yeah. And Ramon, you know what? Because we've got some extra ones. Send us an email and we'll send you a sign too.
Yeah. Because he donated, nice. I think he donated 100 last week too. Yeah. So.
Very nice. You just got a sign. Very good.
So.
Yeah, Corvette World had some cool stuff. That C8R is a good buy for someone that wants that car. Yeah,
the 70th is a good buy. It's less than MSRP. It's not a lot less, but it only has 400 miles on it. So
but if you think about that, C8R had all the aero stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
And the full front bra.
Right.
I mean, and how much was it? 89? In the 80s, 87? I don't know, but in the 80s. But
no, I think it was 90. The C8R?
Yeah, no, I think it was in the high 80s.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is crazy because a year ago that was $120,000.
Yeah, that's true. So that video is linked in the description. Also, the new image detail. I knew I was saying new for a reason.
Really new image.
New image detail video is also in the description. If you don't know what to do with your new car or even older car, and you want to take it to some place that's reputable and you're in the DFW, I highly recommend you watch this video. Even Mark, after watching the video, kind of wants to take his car there, even though it already has PPF on it. So that's
He was talking about the ceramic coating he puts on after the film is on. So, yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people think once they have PPF on, it's a done deal and that's it. But he actually does a lot of corrections for bad PPF. And he has that Ferrari in there.
He'll correct bad PPF or PPF that's lifting. He
has a $1 million Ferrari in there right now that has bad PPF on it.
Yeah.
And he's having to correct some of it. Yep. So that's the type of work he also does.
Yeah, I think the moral of the story, like you said, if you're in the DFW area, definitely go see Cody at New Image. There's no reason not to because he's local to us and he has a concierge service that will come pick up and drop off your vehicle.
Yes.
But I think what you can learn from that or take away if you don't live in the DFW area, which, I mean, he actually does have guys that send their cars from all around the country to him, especially some of those high-end cars that he's done, but is learn from some of the things, the cues that he was telling you on stuff that he does. And when you're in your local area, wherever it is that you live, is go talk to him and ask those questions and see what kind of feedback you're getting.
Why because I didn't watch that video.
Mark and I have had this conversation outside of this, and I've had it with other people because a lot of people say they have a good guy, and then you see their work.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what you're looking for, you're like, oh, it looks pretty good. But when you see a really good job versus an okay job versus a bad job.
He explained where some of the edges he'll roll and some he will not. Yeah. And that explains on my car why some should have been rolled and weren't rolled.
Yeah, the easy way is not to roll them because they just do the cutout and slap it on there. And they pay anyone to do it. So.
Yep.
Real quick, not to interrupt, but we do have another super chat. Thank you so much, Randall Swanson, for the $50. We've got 150 more going towards the kids. So thank you so much.
But it's like anything that you get done in your car. If you know what questions to ask before you go, the guy that's doing the work knows that you know what you're talking about. Yeah. Without being a jerk, you just ask him about rolling this edge and not rolling that edge. If I wished I would have watched this video before I went and had my car done, I could have asked my guy that I did it with to can you do this, do this, do this, can you do that? As opposed to not knowing what questions to ask and not knowing that you could ask for something.
Right.
So
ideally you've seen cars that they've done and have referrals from people, but I mean, Cody's shop is such an easy one because you walk in. I mean, where else do you see a shop like that?
Oh my God, with the cars.
And he didn't
that are
just
in there?
clean that up for the video. That's the way it looks all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Can he? How does? I wanted you to ask the behind the scenes question. Okay, at the end of the day, what does he do to clean that place? Does he take a big vacuum? I mean, it looks like a place where they scrub for surgery. If you look at that
he's that type of guy where he cleans he just keeps everything.
Is he flooding
clean.
it with water?
Remember what he said?
How is he cleaning the shop?
What was his exact words?
No, he said it doesn't take any talent to be.
It takes no talent to have a clean shop. Yeah. But if you look at that video, it's like, how does he clean?
But it's all the little things, right? He's thinking about the environmental impact of things that can get on and contaminate.
Yes.
See what Trevor said?
What did he say?
He keeps it surgical.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Trevor would know.
I would want to do a video. This is crazy me. I want to do the video of him just cleaning a shop at the end of the night.
So, Kevin, that video is linked in the description, but it's on my channel. I mean, it's the second most recent video. So if you go to my channel, click on videos, and then you see Corvette World, the one right next to Corvette World is that video.
Here we have a Ferrari, and here we have a Lamborghini, and here we have a Corvette C8.
Yeah.
Like
I said, I think it's very important for anybody to watch.
Amazing.
It doesn't matter where you live, because obviously most people aren't going to be able to take their car to that shop, but he gives a lot of good information on questions to ask, and the way that he did that the roll, that part on the back behind that looks amazing, because I've seen other ones that don't do that, and it makes sense why he does it that way.
You talking about the hockey stick?
Yeah, the hockey stick.
Yeah,
it's just stuff like that. It's just make sure you feel really comfortable with what you're doing, because you're going to pay the going rate across the street is $2,500 plus or minus for the quote track pack, which is what that vehicle had. So, I mean, Mark can attest to this. You didn't pay much less than $2,500 for yours.
No, not really.
So
it would have been worth the extra.
And you don't want to have that.
Bucks,
You don't want to spend $2,200 or $2,300.
The pedestrian version
but yours isn't bad. It's just not. It's not great.
It's not like new image.
And the problem is we pointed out all your flaws, so now you can't unsee it.
You ever go there? You bring your car to a car show, and people start picking out your flaws of your car.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways.
So check out that video for sure.
But the last thing before we leave the video, I was watching another video of a special organizational guy, and he goes, the key is the phrase. A place for everything, and everything in its place.
Oh yeah.
Because if you even go to my shop, you go to anywhere shop, you always got that something on the floor that you don't know what to do.
Well, look at my garage. I'm the worst.
But where do you put it? So if you have a place for everything and everything is in its place, that's my 2024 goal, is to reorganize my toolbox, because it's a disaster. I just throw stuff in it. Yeah, or you get more toolboxes and more shelves to put places for stuff. Yeah.
That was one of the most impressive things that I told Trevor I loved at Cody's shop, was that huge tool box right there on the back wall. It looks so organized. I didn't look in it, but he said if you open up the drawers, everything is perfectly organized.
Yeah, Doug Hook said it best, just to put a nail in the coffin on that subject, is it's all about the install.
That's right.
Everyone's using the same product. It's Expel, right? I mean, 90% of the people are using it. There's some comparable products, I think, but Expel is kind of the go-to name. But I mean, we've seen it's 100% right. It's who installs it and how much effort and care. That's how it's going to hold up over time. That's how it's going to last. That's how it's going to look. So yeah, just do your homework, so you don't have the buyer's regret.
Yes, you can borrow my Corvette if you're in town or I'm in town. I'll tell you. I've got some people that haven't really watching from where I used to work, and they're like, I don't know how to comment, but I'm in. So
Dr.
Julie
Corvette's in the house. What's up, Earl? All right, let's move on to subjects before we get to the main subject. So,
is this a teaser? This is like a teaser to the teaser.
Yeah, kind of. So we've got
Courtney. Hey, Courtney.
Car and Driver put out their best, their 10 best that they always do, and they're ranking the 2024 Stingray and E-Ray in their top 10 best. So I thought that was notable, to
Hey, Kim, it's getting so boring. Oh, it's in the top 10 again.
I know.
It's incredible.
It is.
It really
and then
is
the next one is even more incredible, in my opinion, and that is...
What's that?
Right here. Oh, I've got the same article twice. Hang on. Here we go. So J.D. Power is saying that it has, or it's given it the Residual Value Award. So this is also something that we know the Stingray has gotten a couple of times as well. Because, I mean, in the very beginning, it was Kelly Blue Book that said it was going to hold its value better than any other Corvette out there in the past. And they were right. And it's still doing very well at holding its value. Obviously, now we're seeing the fall. But it's still doing a great job for being what it is.
Yeah, what I tell people with car pricing, especially Corvette pricing, it's like real estate and stocks, right? You're always going to have peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
And with big peaks come big valleys. So You overshoot to the upside when we had cars selling for $30,000 over sticker on Stingrays.
Right.
And now we're going to overshoot to the downside. And it's perfect timing, right? Because we're coming into the dead of winter.
Yep.
Buying a Corvette is not the top 10 things on your list of things.
Do you think, like every spring, values will come a little bit back up, get stronger again?
Well,
like,
you have to use that term lightly. I wouldn't say they go up, but you don't have, like, if you're looking at average buys and so, or average sales purchase, right? You've got the low and the high end that tightens up, right? Where in the winter you're going to have people overshooting because people need to get out of their car. It's winter and they're just selling it.
Yeah. What I was going to say to that question is, I don't believe for a second that the value will come back up, but what will come back up is the interest in your car. So if you're trying to get $80,000 right now for your car and you can't get it, in the spring you'll probably get close to that. Whereas
now you'd be sitting on it.
Now you might want to, you might only be able to get.
And if you have, a certain paint that's more desirable and low miles, you'll get more rewarded for that in a spring, early summer environment. Versus now, people are going to be like, I don't care. I saw this one for X amount of dollars. They just want lowest price. So, and unfortunately, I mean, we know because people that buy these things on the wholesale level, they're just marking to Manheim book. So you're not going to get rewarded. Like your car that has 1,400 miles, nobody cares. It might as well have 14,000 miles. It doesn't help you.
I'm going to start driving. I'm driving it back to Ohio.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Dynamite and Mari and Courtney and Mari.
Do it.
I'll drive it up to Ohio.
You should. All right. And then the next piece of news, which this is kind of like a teaser as well, but not a lot of us care about EV. But I do care about the SUV. So
the Corvette SUV.
Yeah.
Where did the rumor started a couple years ago, right? And it kind of died down. We hadn't heard about it because
we haven't.
E-Ray,
and Mary Barra refused to talk about it. But according to an article from...
Was it Motor Trend?
Motor Trend.
Motor Trend. This isn't some fly-by-night out. It's Motor Trend.
Yeah, but still they're guessing.
Yeah.
But they're saying that they believe we will see an introduction of the SUV next year.
Corvette SUV.
Are they saying it's all EV, or they haven't said?
No, they haven't said that.
Hey, Mark T.
Because for those that have not seen, the new Blazer SS, which I think is full EV and is 2024.
Yeah, the Blazer.
It's pretty cool.
EV.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
And my guess would be
except for that it's EV.
Yeah, I know. But I mean,
except for that electric part.
My guess would be is they probably build off that platform to do something like this. That size. I don't know.
I hope they don't. I hope they make it more close to like a Porsche Cayenne or
it's a little bit bigger.
A Lamborghini Urus, something like that with twin turbo V8 or something where it's like really fast for an SUV and it looks really cool like this thing looks.
So that's a total guess. That's just some guy from Motor Trend that wanted to put something together. That actually is a pretty good deal. Is that 4-door, right?
Yeah, it's a 4-door.
Or they squeeze that fourth door in there.
It looks nice if they did something like that.
The problem is they won't do that. That's GM. They're not going to do that because they're going to want to sell like 200,000 of these. So now they may have a special edition one.
Yeah,
right.
That'll
look cool.
That looks a lot better than that last version we saw a couple months ago. It looked like a minivan. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do. This one looks way better.
Slab-sided. And
but maybe not, though. I mean, they're trying to leverage the Corvette brand, right? Which a lot of us are first-time Corvette buyers. And a lot of these people have switched over from pretty high-end Porsches and other types of cars. Right. So you have brand loyalty now. We're all wearing Corvette. Well, I'm not wearing a Corvette shirt tonight, but
I'm not either.
I'm wearing my seasonal Christmas shirt. I have to break it out. But they're selling the crap out of these shirts. We've all bought them $100 each and whatnot. So they have the brand loyalty. So why not roll out a SUV? We all need one in our garage to go buy cat litter and groceries. So I mean,
seriously,
if I'm going to do it, I might as well have one with the Corvette logo on it.
Hey, yeah,
absolutely. I mean,
it's got a V8.
My wife wants one. I want one for my wife. It would be a no-brainer for me, unless it's electric. Then I'm probably not going to be as interested.
Of course, it's a no-brainer, but then you also got to. It's going to be a lot of scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be
over
$100,000.
They'll have ones that will be, but remember, this is GM. They're going to make it where the SUVs, the people are not going to spend $100,000 on it.
Yeah, I think it'll be 60 to 80. I could be way off.
God, I hope it's not a cooked over Equinox or something. But
yeah, I hope it's
it'll be interesting to see, because I feel like they're going to leverage a platform they already have, because that'd be the easiest and most.
Yeah, the guy I can never pronounce, benzoyl.
Benzoyl peroxide.
Right,
yes.
Exactly. Porsche and Lamborghini SUV sales are more than their cars.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'd be
Corvette
very
Rob says
smart.
no Corvette SUV. Corvette is not a brand.
Well, and technically, Ferrari now has an SUV.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, it just came out.
Weird.
They also made that little hatchback.
You know what they joke? It looks like a Mazda. It looks like that Mazda.
Yeah,
it's weird. I'm not a fan, but I will be a fan of the Corvette if it looks similar to what I just showed you guys.
I mean, we're replaying the conversation that happened in the early 2000s when Porsche brought out their first non-911 Cayman boxer car, right? It was the same conversation. Everybody, how can they do it? Well, you know what? It saved Porsche. Porsche had brought out the Macan and then the Panamera and the other one. They wouldn't have made it.
Right.
They used those to feed the profits to make so not that GM needs that, but I mean it would be cool to see if it's shaped like that SUV. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool.
I might trade in my Trailblazer for that.
There you go. Yeah. I'll trade in my Kia SUV for sure.
Kia. He's driving a Kia.
Yeah.
Everybody make a comment about that. Driving a Kia.
Hey, I'm
driving
not ashamed.
a Chevy.
I bought it in 2020 and basically stole it. So I'm in. All right, let's go ahead and get to the main subject. So the gentleman who sent me this article is on, actually. He's right here, Michael Young. He wanted to be on and comment and let you guys know what's going on, but he has had a nightmare with his Z06, his 2024 Z06.
Who had? Really?
Yeah. So I've put the article up. It's on the Corvette forum. I'll pull it up here so you guys can see. But it's also linked in the description. So I'm not going to stay on this very long. So if you guys want to read it, you can click on it and follow along, or just read it after. But this is documented very well. Basically, to sum things up very quickly, he had a check engine light come on as he was driving at home. And OnStar didn't work at the time. That was kind of a debacle thing at the dealership. So they couldn't even figure out what was going on OnStar. Then he put some more miles on it and took it to the dealership. And basically, a long story short, he's figured out that the engine's having issues and his body panels on the car are all out of whack, including his A-pillars. So he put some pictures in here. This one is kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on there.
I mean, I see
it looks really tight. That gap's tight because we know which gap that is, the front one.
Yeah.
That's pretty tight. Oh, that you can tell that too. Yeah, that's tight. It's like overlapping.
Right. But the scariest one of all is he said, he tried to take the top off. It's a coupe. And when he unlatched the top, it made a weird popping noise, and then he immediately noticed that the A-pillars were wonky.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, he's got some pictures on here. I mean, look at this gap.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to... I mean, that's on the front for sure, because I think that's a speaker. But he's putting his pinky in there.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's a finger. I don't know, but...
Pointing with his...
Yeah. And then this is at the back. But the moral of the story here is GM, after documenting all this stuff, and he had a talk with GM, they said they were going to put him into the buyback program.
Oh, really?
So he was like, okay, that's good. That's what I wanted.
It's kind of
because
like the lemon
I basically
law
have a
thing.
lemon.
Yeah.
Well, 3 weeks went by. An engineer was supposed to come out and take a look at his car to get him into that buyback program, and nothing happened. And now his dealership is telling him, no buyback program. We're just supposed to take the panels off, fix them, and repaint them. and put them back on. Yeah.
Good luck.
So it's turned into a nightmare for him, and he's trying to figure out what to do. And I understand.
I think what he should do is, well, what state is he in?
I don't know.
I would be calling like the Better Business Bureau, just start raising hell with a bunch of people, and I would give the dealership my keys and be like, you figure it out.
Mike, I think you need to pull up the ace up your sleeve and call Taj. Call Taj for this guy.
I don't have that lifeline. No. Now, maybe if Seagarner Speed 252 is on here, he might have that lifeline, but I don't. But Clarence actually just told me tonight that he has a follower, not with the body panel issues, but he has the check engine light coming on right after 600 miles.
Well, Rob, our buddy.
And Rob.
Same deal. He drove his car back. He bought it in Louisiana. He lives here in Dallas. So driving back 200 miles, engine light comes on. Now, what he described, be interesting, if he had the similar issue, it sputtered. He thought it was backfiring. He's like, whoa. And you know what he thought? He goes, did I just get bad gas? That's what he thought.
Oh, yeah.
So then he got going, and it was fine. And then he got back to my house, and we put some fuel treatment in, thinking, maybe. And then no issues. And then was it last weekend? Through the engine light, stayed on. He showed me the codes. He had like 8 different codes. Took it to Classic.
This guy had a bunch of different codes too.
He took it to Classic, dropped it off. They say it's done now, but they say, and they were on the phone with the engineers at GM, that they recalibrated the ECM. So he has the green light now, but we'll see, I guess.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Michael, and he said he lives in Indiana. I'm pretty sure you said they recalibrated your ECM too, and that didn't really fix the problem. It came back. Clarence said that his guy is now saying that the engine on the oil pan has coolant in the oil pan from the LT6.
That's a leak in the heads, and that is a bad thing.
Yeah, it's a very bad thing. So is this a usual thing? Probably not. But it seems like we're having more issues with the 2024 Z06 than we did with the 2023.
And there's a lot of new stuff on the 2024s, right? I mean, you got the new transmission, which I think we're getting to. But there's a few new things that happened, and then you in the middle of that strike, and somebody made a joke that car was built on Monday. I think it was built on the Monday after the strike was over. Maybe because actually, I think they voted down on the strike. That's right, at the Corvette plant. So
and there's documented evidence of that being the case. In fact,
but let's not overblow it either.
No. I'm saying the next article that I pull up, I believe, if my memory's serving me correctly, that there is someone on here, and it might be on the Mid-Engine Corvette forum. I don't know. But I believe there's someone on here that says that their 2024 was built during the strike, and it's got problems. I don't remember exactly what they said about it, but you never know. People always say the workers during the strike, even though they weren't striking, maybe they still felt like, we don't have to put as much attention to detail. You never know.
You don't know.
I mean, you would hope not. From what we saw when we were there, it seems like that's not really something that it's pretty tight ship.
Let me just look at this article because it might be on this. Yeah, they should be very happy people.
You never know. Well, you never know, but yeah.
They really should be. Let's just
while you're doing it.
Go for it.
So I was looking at job openings at the National Corvette Museum and the plant, and they have a new car PDI guy ready to that they're looking to hire. So you're going to do it? So when you do the National Corvette Museum R8C delivery or RC8 delivery, they've trained you to do that. Wouldn't that be cool?
Do it.
I have to tell my wife I'm moving up to Bowling Green.
That's right.
That would be stinking awesome. And that's actually an advertised job for the museum. Yeah.
Well, I think it would be fun for you, man.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
All right, let's get to the final piece of news, and that is we actually have some resolution to what is going on with all the C8 Stingrays being delivered to Pontiac, Michigan. So there were plenty of people out there that thought they knew the reason.
Chevy's being delivered to Pontiac.
Yeah, that's right.
It's weird.
It's an old plant that can handle transmission issues, and that's exactly what's going on. So in 2024, if you remember the Bash, They stated that the new 2024 transmission in the Stingrays was going to be different. They had improved a couple of things, and they had made it so that you no longer have to put the extra quarts of fluid in it to go to the track. It was already going to be in there. You didn't have to mess with it, okay? Well, apparently their changes...
There's been a little issue.
have come back to bite them, because now they have over 100 Stingrays with C8 transmission issues, and they said there's no way possible, if you read this article, which it's in the description as well.
But how did they identify there was an issue that quick, right? They don't drive them. I mean, 3 miles, 6 miles, wherever they do. I mean,
they happen quick.
That quick.
Yeah. I mean, Corvette World, every single time Keith said they had a transmission issue, the car had 3 or 4 miles on it, and he would drive it from the parking lot into the shop, and it would act up. So
on the little test run that they do for every Corvette, they must identify this. Why would one car have this issue and VIN number, the one right next to it, doesn't?
Right.
Because obviously they've got 100. That sounds like a lot, but they make 100 and how many? 60 a day, 170 a day.
Right.
So they've got 100 that they sent up to Pontiac. Is it like just a total clunk, 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 or like what are they? Or maybe there's a trouble code that it's showing. We don't know. We're just guessing here, guys. We have no idea.
But that has been confirmed.
It's a transmission issue.
That it is a transmission issue.
And that was Keith on
CorvetteBlogger.com
convinced us.
So again, everything that I talk about tonight is in the description below, so you guys can always access those articles. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Me and Clarence were talking about it earlier, and it's like, you would think after it's been 5 model years now, and it's been over 3 years that they've been building this car, you would think that they would only get better. So it's kind of funny. The joke is on a lot of people that were telling me and a lot of other people that they were dumb to buy the 2020 C8, because I didn't have any problems. I mean, I had a couple of issues, and I thought I had a transmission issue, but it wasn't a transmission issue.
All right, we have Omid R. says he thinks he knows something different. Actually, that's not totally accurate. Late model 23s forward all got the new design pan. There's probably an identification of what VIN number got the new ones, we guess.
That's fine.
But there could be 23s that were, right? Because I know that they still had 23s.
That doesn't surprise me, because that happened. That's always happened in the past. The same thing happened with the 2019 Z06. I think it was the late.
It's not a perfect cutover to the new model year, right?
Actually, no. It was the early 2019 Z06s did not get the DOT4 brake fluid. Even the early 2018 ZR1s, they're 2019 ZR1s, but they're built in 2018, didn't have DOT4 brake fluid. But the later versions of the 2019s had DOT4 brake fluid. So that happens a lot with the way that they build cars. So it doesn't surprise me that the late 23s got the transmission upgrade, especially because they extended 23s for so long.
Did they say, it's not just a fluid difference, right? I mean, I think there was a pan difference or something. Or?
There was a pan difference, but they also made a couple adjustments within the actual, I think, software, or maybe even some of the gearing, not gearing, but some of the parts to make the transmission a little smoother. Because, there was some rough transmissions out there. There were people that had super smooth transmissions, and there were people that were like, man, my transmission is rough. In fact,
strange.
Jason Ware, who is a follower.
Ronald Jackson says his 2022 shifts like greased lightning and have had no issues.
Hey.
That's true. Some don't.
Let me explain that to you. A lot of people that don't really get on their cars very hard, their transmission shifts smooth for probably forever. But those of us who get on it, which the car was meant to get on.
I told you, don't get on your car. There's no need. No need.
And do launches.
No launches. I've disabled that on my car. I've disabled all launch controls.
So a long time ago, transmissions had kind of an AI feature where the computer would learn how you drive and they would adjust to it.
And it learns to say, Mike, no, Mike,
not
stop.
Again.
Not again. Oh, put Mark in the car.
Put
Mark in the car. Yes.
I love it.
Put Mark in the car.
So
we have a VIN number when it started.
Good.
We have some very intelligent people
Good.
here.
I love
or knowledgeable behind the scenes. Yeah. You said the VIN number started at 37263. So if you have VIN number 37264, you better call Chevy.
By the way, thank you to everyone who has joined us tonight. We're up to almost 300 people. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, please do so.
That's one of my folks I used to work with at my company. Kim, hey Kim, good to see you.
So yeah.
But you know what though? Mark and I were kind of talking about this. Randy, who has the new 2024. Yeah. We have a friend, he has the same, he's had 2020, 21, 22, 23.
All black.
All black with yellow calipers and yellow seatbelts. And he just got his 2024 a couple weeks ago. Yep. And he swears that thing drives so much better than his previous 2023.
He says it drives better?
He says it drives better. He thinks it's tighter, it shifts better.
He is an airline pilot.
Right.
So he knows what he's talking about with controls and feeling control.
But he couldn't talk enough about it, how much different it was. And I was like, really? It's the same car.
Yeah.
I mean, exact same spec.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling in my cars as well. Like I can tell, a lot of things when I get in a car. And I have to say, every new C8 that I drove past my 2020 felt better and better and better. So, like, when the 21s came out and I was at Corvette World and I drove one, I was like, man, this car feels amazing compared to my 2020. Same with 22. And then when I got my 23, I was like, man, this car feels, and it didn't even have Mag Ride.
Wow.
And it still felt amazing. So, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Hey, Justin, Long Island.
So Clayton Supercar Ranch just came on.
Nice.
Excited to see, I don't know if you saw his post. He's getting the new, I think it's AGM Motorsports, their Z07 kit.
Oh,
for his Z06.
Sweet.
It looks really good. Sweet. So I'm interested to see how it's going to look on his car.
So I thought he sold his Z06.
No, he got another one. Oh. So he had Rapid Blue, now he has the ceramic matrix gray.
Ooh, good color.
But it's a I think it's just a 1LZ Z06, but he has the Z07 kit he's putting on it through that AGM.
Sweet.
Now, somebody says the secret is to add the extra 2 liters of transmission fluid to the 2024 transmission. You're not supposed to, or it already comes with it.
No, it already comes with it.
It already comes?
If you look at that article that I put up, it specifically states.
So, Scott, take a look and reply back if you think that's right.
It already has that in it.
It already has it in it, or they built it so that you don't need to have it?
No, I think they built it with it in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But somebody says,
pretty sure.
My 2024 shifts as smooth as butter.
Good.
That what it says? Smooth as butter? Like butter compared to the GT. Okay, it's a different car. Extremely smooth. Okay.
Let's see. Let me just make sure it says, the fact is the TC.
Very nice.
Updated.
Scott says, no, you still need it. But Scott, we saw in there that it's not. We saw in writing.
Let your dealer deal with that.
Let me read this. Those transmissions for the Stingrays were updated for the 2024 model year, and they feature a redesign with one of the benefits being that it is no longer necessitates the adding of 2 quarts of transmission fluid for those taking their cars to the track.
What happens if you tried to do it?
So,
and added the 2 quarts?
I'm sure that would be detrimental to your
health.
Transmission.
to your transmission.
Yeah, it's not.
Well, it's all interesting and fun stuff to talk about, so we'll figure it out. Scott, did you have a 24 and you added 2 quarts, 2 liters? We'll see. Give us an update in a couple months.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We know so many people with 2023 Z06s that have had 0 issues.
Yeah,
in fact,
yes.
We've got General Leon here. He's got, 5,000 miles. We've got Clarence. He's at almost 5,000 miles. We got Speed Phenom that had 8,000 or 9,000 miles on his. We've got Jesse that has over 20,000 miles on his. So all of these guys have experienced 0 issues. So these are, like I've said before, they're anomalies, even though we know quite a few people right now with 2024 Z06s that have issues. There's probably 1,000 of them out there that have 0 issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't hear those stories.
You don't talk about it if it's working as designed.
But it does seem like if you're going to have an issue, you find out the issue pretty quick. You have issues.
Right. Yeah.
And talk about it and communicate it and discuss it with everybody, and then everybody can kind of keep it in.
I mean, there's not much you can do. You wait 2 years to get the car, you get it, and you hope for the best. And if it does, like our friend Rob, you take it back in.
And poor Michael Young, he's been on a list for the Z06 since 2019. So he waited all that time, got his car, drove it home, and it's just full of problems. So It really sucks, man. I hope they get it worked out. I would not accept what your dealership is saying they're going to do. Joey B on here said lawyer up. That's what I think you need to do. I think you need to get a lawyer and say absolutely not. This thing is a lemon.
And of course, yes, we do know that the Z06 has a different transmission. So
of course.
Yeah. There's been no transmission issues in the Corvette.
We haven't heard of any so far. So, all right. So let's do.
Do you want to do a giveaway?
I want to do the giveaway. Let's give that.
So, Mike, one last time.
You mind showing that real quick?
Yes.
Since you're our hand model. No, don't show that. No one wants to see that.
My car.
No,
actually, we will give that away.
No,
we're going to do that one time when you're not here.
That's right.
Do it.
No, not the shirt. They've already seen the shirt.
What am I doing? The bag?
The bag.
Oh,
the bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bag is cool. Very nice. Here,
So for those that are tuning in later tonight or now, the last 2 weeks we were doing
I got my microphone on here.
Incentive for everyone that super chatted or donated to our channel. All those proceeds went to our Toys for Tots drive, which we're approaching $3,000. Actually, we're at $3,000. Might as well say we're at $3,000. But tonight we're there.
We're there.
So we raised $3,000, and then we have a private party match. It's going to match us another $1,000, so we're going to be $4,000. But
look at that.
Car
for everyone that entered into or donated, for every $10, we gave them an entry. Which we're going to draw for now. So this is a brand new courtesy of Joey B, who I think was on here earlier. So again, thank you very much, Joey B. That was
it's a gray silver cover, gray cover with the yellow stripe down the middle, right?
Yep.
Right.
But it turned out awesome. We were able to raise money for a really good cause.
Yep.
Nearly $3,000. And tonight, someone's going to win that.
So let's do it.
We're going to do it now.
It's got the nice soft material.
You going to bring it up so they can see it?
Yeah.
So how many entries we have? Close to 300?
We have 234 entries. Everybody that donated $10, every $10 was one entry. So the biggest donation, anyway, you'll see on here, there are 234 entries. We'll go to desktop now.
I'm going to give it away.
And
you've got like a program or something, right? That generates.
This is the random name picker. And if you look in this bar right here, you will see that all the names are mixed up.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people with multiple names.
Multiple names, right?
No, that's exciting. We should have cue some music or something.
I know, but they're all mixed up, so they're all randomized.
So you just push a button. How long does it take to generate? Is it like instant?
About 5 seconds or less.
You think it drag it out a little bit?
You're going to do a drum roll?
No. Here, I'll do a drum roll.
Okay, here we go. We're going to hit pick a winner.
Exciting.
Whatever this comes up with is the winner. Here we go. Stupid fast truck. No way.
And well, he'll have to tell. Is he on here? I don't think he's on here.
I don't think he's on here. He always gets my trivia questions.
He gets the questions a lot, but I don't think he did a huge donation. $50 maybe 100. Well, I don't.
$20, I think.
I don't know
what he did. I think he had 2
It's so
entries.
funny because we were all making bets earlier. We thought it was going to be Dr. Corvette or Jose.
Congratulations, stupid fast truck. He actually won.
And he has a Z06, right? Wait, yeah, right?
I don't think he has a Z06.
He definitely has a C8.
Sweetness has a Z06. I don't know about stupid fast truck.
He definitely has a C8 though.
Watch, he's not going to be on here.
I know the one time he's not on here.
Oh my gosh, and he was on here last week.
Oh, and you have to be here to present to win. Next, let's do it again. Pick somebody who's on.
No, he wins.
Right.
No, he's the winner. So congratulations to him. That's awesome.
Going to a good home.
Yeah, that's really cool. He's gonna love it. So,
everybody watched that. They saw it rolling through and then stops on his name. So okay, cool.
Yeah, did you see it on your phone?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, thank you to everyone who donated. You guys are absolutely amazing. I can't wait to do the video and show you guys exactly what we buy. It's going to be fun. So look for that coming out soon. 7:48. I don't know if you guys want to do what do you have there?
Oh, I've got something special here, guys. I don't know if they've seen this yet.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, look what I have. Oh, look at this.
He's got some stickers to give away.
Look at this. I've got some Zora stickers. You can stick it on your car. Jim Tauser, my friend Jim, he was able to get them. Look, we've got stickers. Look at that.
So Zora stickers.
So you can have like a little Easter egg on your car. You can stick it.
How many do you have there?
I have Probably over 10.
Over 10.
Over 10. So we could give some away today, but they're really cool.
Yeah.
They don't make these, I don't think. I think these are...
So why don't we do this? For the next 10 weeks, we'll just give one away with whatever anybody wins. I'll put it in with their...
Sure.
Whatever somebody wins.
Yep.
That way, for 10 weeks in a row, you guys will get access to a Zora sticker.
That is so cool. Yep.
So what's the question, Mark?
Oh, I have to come up with the sticker and the questions. Okay. Hold on.
While he's looking for that question, Benzoyl Alcohol just said, rumor Grand Sport still in the cards.
Yeah.
I think no, but who am I to know?
I told you I was taking the gentleman's bet last week. I think they'll do it. I don't see why they wouldn't.
All right. I agree. I can see why they won't. I mean, I don't see why they won't, but I don't think they will.
All right. So since this is to win a Zora sticker, you have to. It's a question based on a
Zora?
car made during the Zora years. Okay. This is pretty easy, but it's best I could come up with this week. All right. The answer is going to be in 3 different model years. Okay. So I need the first year. When they used, well, again, this is excluding C7s and C8s, okay? So listen, it's excluding C7s and C8s. What was the first year the Stingray name was used? And the last year the Stingray name appeared on the Corvette. So those are your 2 model years. And then give me the year of the car that it skipped.
I'm already confused.
I know, I'm super confused.
What is the first year of the car?
I'm not confused
What
now.
is the first year the car was called a Stingray? The last year a car was called a Stingray. And the third answer is, what year did it skip?
Sheesh, that's a lot.
It's 3 model years. Come on, guys.
That's a riddle I got to solve. You hurt my
It's not
brain.
a riddle. It's not a riddle wrapped in an enigma, in a conundrum. It's 3 model years.
C7 and C8 are excluded.
Yeah, C7 exceed because they brought the Stingray name back, obviously, in 2014. So before all these newfangled cars came out. When
Mark makes them hard for you guys, but hey, I guess that's good because sometimes they're easy.
First year they used Stingray, last year they used Stingray, and the year in between those 2 years that they skipped and didn't call it a Stingray, although it's generally considered one.
By the way, do you ever watch Street Speed 717?
I used to watch a lot.
You should watch him right now because he just bought himself a 79.
Oh
Stingray.
no! Is he going to jump it over rocks or
just
something?
Just watch him.
Oh,
it's a nice car. It's a rare color too.
Is it the brown?
No, it looks a lot like Carlisle blue. I don't know what the blue is.
He bought a C3?
He bought a C3.
Oh, boy.
And it's beautiful.
Oh, he better keep it.
And it's a manual.
That's rare.
It's a rare car.
If it's an
rare
L82,
color.
yeah.
It's an L82.
L82 manual?
Manual.
Very tough to find.
Yeah.
Nobody was buying it
back then. And he got
it
for $9,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it'll be worth about $1 when he's done with it. Poor car. Somebody send your condolences to that car.
No, send your condolences to his recent 1994 C4 because he blew it up.
Oh, God.
He blew it up twice. He blew the engine up and then he blew the car up.
I'm going to send the Corvette police after him.
But his good friend Send It Steve, if you've ever watched that channel, probably not. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Is going to try and rebuild
Great
it.
White North, you got to rethink your answer there.
Yeah.
Come on. The year is in between.
Okay,
ready? So this is the answer. Let me give you the answer.
Did you say Great White North was...
I was saying, I'm just giving him a little tip, a little hint, a little help there.
Gotcha.
Okay. So when does the answers begin?
Well, don't give him any tips. You just got to pick the right answers.
Okay.
How did Davies look, his answers?
Yeah, did you see...
Is Davey on?
Yeah, he's on here. He answered it.
Where is he, Davey? Davey Jones?
Right there. Right there. No. Right there.
Did I ask the question right, Davey? Come on, Davey. What's the first year Stingray, the last year Stingray, and the year in between that they skipped the nomenclature on the car? They didn't call it a Stingray, but technically it was. Okay? People are saying like 90s. There was no Stingray in the 90s. Okay, guys, I'm helping you out.
There was no Stingray in the early 2000s either.
Nope. So, come on, guys. Got a bunch of youngins on the channel
What about Gary
tonight.
W? His answer.
Gary W. Let me see. Gary W.
No, because he put 2014.
No. His last answer.
Oh.
68, 69, 76.
Kind of close, but no, Gary. And it could Stingray. It could be Stingray, one word or two words. It's Stingray. Okay, Stingray.
I'm lost. I'm with everyone else.
You got to write down the answer so we can see what it is.
Okay.
Show us what it is. Let me see your pen. What's the answer? So we can.
There's three answers. People are putting one-word answers. 1977. What? I need three answers.
Show us.
Three. The answer is in threes.
I told you this was a hard one. Supercar ran 69, 69, and 69.
Winner.
There's your three answers. Let's see. Yeah, that's.
Wait,
people are getting close. Yeah, people are definitely getting close.
Oh God.
We got it.
Did we finally?
Switch lanes.
That's a good name.
Just got it.
Switch lanes. Wait. Before that.
Well,
before that is Kimberly.
Where?
Has it right before it?
Yeah, he's right. Wait, is that right?
Kimberly Del Savio.
Yeah. Kimberly, yeah. Sorry about that switch. Kimberly has it before you. And by the way, I saw some people commenting about the order things were in. Just so you know, the order on our screens is totally different than your screen because there is a delay.
You might have a little internet delay on your side.
So on our screen, it's Kimberly. Says 1963, 1968 was a skip year, and 1976
was the last year.
Yeah.
So put your email address there for
So,
her.
yeah.
So Kimberly, since we haven't seen her name before.
She's one of the people that I asked to join just before the show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And then you can give her the sticker.
Kim, very good. I won't see her because I'm retired now, right? So, but I can give her the sticker. Yes.
You can go there on a lunch break.
I'll give her Kim. I'll have your stickers. There you go. Very good.
Is she a Corvette person or is she just good at Google?
She is. She
really?
has a 2006. Kim, is it 2006?
Sweet.
2006. She's got a nice maroon. What was the color of the maroon back then? It wasn't red mist. It was ruby red.
No.
Ruby didn't come out until 10, I think.
Yeah. She's got a very nice convertible.
Robert's on here. He'll tell you in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Come on, Robert. What was that? It was the ruby red mist.
It was...
Marlboro maroon. No, that's 60s.
I can't think of the color name, but he'll know it.
All right, Kim, so I'll bring you your stickers.
Congratulations, Kimberly. And she has been on here before. She's definitely been on here. Yeah.
Very good.
All
right.
BK Kendrick says Kimberly was wrong.
Well, then Mark's wrong.
No, I am right.
No, Kimberly's right. 63,
I am always right.
76, 68.
And we have like 8 more sets. No, how many? We have 4 more sets we'll give away next week. So.
All right. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. We had a great crowd.
I feel like we have thousands of people on here now. We should keep talking.
Thousands?
We got thousands on here. Look at that. Look at the numbers. They're skyrocketing. They're through the roof.
I would love to have thousands.
We should keep going. So, no, I'm just kidding.
Mark, are you feeling okay?
I'm just excited. I'm excited. We have more. The more people join today,
I love it
ever. And
I love it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, please do so on your way out. Also, if you're new, we do this every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you want to make sure you're notified when we do them, make sure to go to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you on the next Octane Hour.